Hello, my loves. I hope you're all really well, and welcome back to today's Kitchen Clean with me video, the first one on my channel before Ramadan. It's time to make yourself a drink. The sun was out today, so I was in a latte coffee kind of mood. It's time to get comfortable on the sofa or pop me on into the kitchen and we can clean together. And I really hope today's video gives you some clean and motivation. My body really needs some motivation after being sick for a long time. And now after it's all done, there truly is no better feeling than the cleaning house feeling. Okay, first things first, so I started here cleaning the kitchen cabinets, the drawers. I need to chunk it down, and that's what you can do. We gotta get everything out of the cupboards and onto the counter or the floor, and once that's done your kitchen is gonna look like it exploded, and that's fine. Just take a deep breath and then you can get yourself a little hand broom, or you can sweep all of the debris out from the corners with a sponge and a microfiber cloth. Clean all the interior cabinets or drawers, and then I went ahead to wash the drawer organizer. These organizers was for my old fridge. It was broken down. I don't use it, so I use them now to organize some stuff in the drawers. And then once they were washed and dried, and I started putting the small kitchen stuff in them. And here I had the measuring cups and then these cookies cutters. You know, guys, even if cooking isn't your cup of tea, no one likes a messy kitchen. As one of the most frequented rooms in a home, my kitchen should be easy and enjoyable for the whole family. And the quickest way to transition from clutter to clean is to start by tidying up your kitchen drawers. Never again should you lose a kitchen towel to the back side of a drawer or slice your finger on a pizza cutter while digging for the spatula. So I finished now the first drawer, and now we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning the second one. In the second one, I put some spices. I have also the cocoa, the cornstarch, the baking powders, the small buckets for the cakes and for bakery. I put them in these organizers, and these small boxes I put some ginger for the tea. Because I use this stuff frequently, so I want them to be next to me, near me in the kitchen, next to the counter that I'm working on. So here I started cleaning it with a cloth, only with water. It wasn't that much dirty. So now I'm gonna put the small boxes, as you can see, the small utensil in this organizer. Again, I use these organizers for the drawer because their size is suitable for it.
I love you so much.
And I put it some spices in it. And then I went ahead to put the small bowls that I have, the wooden bowls, along with the parchment papers. And that's it. Our second drawer is cleaned. And now look at this. It's so messy. I have a lot of stuff here. I have to organize them. So I started taking them out first, throwing them to the counter. The counter was so scary by the amount of stuff. You don't know until you take all of the stuff outside, and at that moment you realize how much stuff you have. I actually wanted to buy another organizers, but I didn't have time. So I bought this stainless steel scrubber with a jar because they are dangerous. Sometimes I want to take one and then I cut my finger. So I put them in a jar for now, just to be able to buy some more organizers for the kitchen. And now I'm cleaning the drawers, the outside surface of the drawers. And now is the turn of the refrigerator. So I took all what was inside of food outside. I put them on the kitchen table. And again, the table was scary. But don't worry, we're gonna do our best just to organize everything. And then once everything is out and the fridge is empty, I wanted to clean the shelves and the drawers inside. So normally I find it so difficult for me to clean those while they're still inside. So I took all of them outside and here I'm cleaning them with the liquid soap. And that's it. And as all of you know, the fridge is arguably your most used kitchen appliance. It's always humming, the door is constantly swung open and closed throughout the day, and the shelves are regularly stocked and restocked with your family's favorite food. And since it plays a large role in our daily life, we want to do everything we can to ensure it stays in a good condition. And now I take that double-sized sponge, I make sure it's damp, and then I'm gonna tackle each one of these shelves and bins. It doesn't take too long. What I find is when they have a chance to be retreated, they clean up much easier. And if you have stubborn stains, you can use baking soda. It really, really helps you remove any of the extra gunky stuff that has been built up. And if you're afraid of them being broken, or it's really overwhelming sometimes to find counter space, you can clean them and then immediately put them back if you clean the fridge before putting the shelves. I'm not gonna do this because I haven't cleaned the fridge yet. So for these bigger things, I would just clean them all together, dry them, and then put them back after cleaning all of the fridge. Now it's important that you dry everything well because you don't want to have excess moisture going back into the fridge after you've cleaned it. And now I'm gonna clean the fridge with a dishwasher tablet. I actually don't use that dishwasher anymore. I gave it to my mother-in-law because I don't like to use it. I don't know, I like to make myself tired. But anyway, now we're gonna put some hot water above the tablet so it can melt, and then we're gonna clean the fridge with it. So now we're gonna pour the hot water above it. And here I've got the sponge with the microfiber cloth, and I'm gonna tackle inside of the fridge, moving from the top to the bottom, working my way from left to right. And I like to re-clean any areas that I've already cleaned because I want to just make sure that they're nice and wet when I'm actually giving them a wipe down. That way, if there are any stains, they'll come off easier, and you can bring yourself a toothbrush if you want to get into these little grooves, particularly in a crisper drawer and shelf area. You know, you can find like dried up pieces of lettuce or small little chunks of cheese you really can't get out with any other way aside from flicking them out with a toothbrush. And then I went ahead and cleaned those little rubber seals around the doors. Those can get really dirty and filthy over time. So use cloth or the toothbrush to clean them easily, as I've told you. And here I took all of the vegetables that were still inside the sacks, and I put them in these two organizers. And then here I'm putting the jams, the olives, and here I'm just putting back all of the shelves on the side of the door and the shelves on the other side. And as you can see here, it's all messy on the table, but we're gonna take everything and put it back in its place. So now I'm gonna start filling it back up. What I do is have a microfiber cloth and a little bit of all-purpose cleaner handy. And before I place an item, of course, I make sure, yeah, I still want it, I still need it, and it's still edible. So I think anything that I'm not keeping, just leaving on the counter. This is also a great chance for you to take inventory of what's in your fridge and what you might be out of, Do I need more milk? Is that ketchup just about finished? You can really start to keep track of things and make a mental note of what you're looking for. And once I finish the fridge, now it's the turn of the oven. I use here this small oven because my big oven has been broken down too. There's a problem in general in the electrical stuff here in Turkey. I don't know why, but anyway, ovens are one of those kitchen appliances that have the distinct ability to turn into a culinary crime scene real fast. There are drippings that have accumulated at the bottom, and that sleek film of grease on the glass that has prevented you from being able to peer into the oven. So I used here the scrubber and the sponge, and then once I finished, I went ahead and I cleaned the walls of the kitchen and then the stove, but I didn't film that. Thanks for watching. And if you like the video, please make sure to subscribe, like, follow and share so you can help me get more people to reach Nurella Umut.